Hello and welcome to the Miscast table. My name is Måns.
And my name is Jonas. And today, Måns, we get to try out Mighty Empires, including WAP, for the very first time on the channel.
Yes, we do. As you've seen in the video we have released about Mighty Empires, we have now a Mighty Empires campaign going, and this is the second game. And it was my turn to challenge, and I wanted to challenge my co-host and mortal enemy, Jonas.
Yeah. I was kind of like both relieved when you were challenging me, but then I figured out, oh no, Dark Elves.
Yeah, but I figured this way. If I'm gonna play a new game mode like WAP, it's nice to play against someone you know and an army you know how to play against. And it's also nice to figure out how we're supposed to like record this as well. So I think that was a good choice, and it's nice learning together with someone you play with a lot.
Yeah, especially because first and foremost, it's about winning. No, it's about learning.
This has been we work together, so we've been talking about this game like all week, and it's
game time.
Yeah, it's serious mode. The loser can't come to work for the rest of the week.
I kind of like that.
Yes, you're just gonna lose. But we need to mention something as well, because this is kind of like a divide in the Warhammer community and the Warhammer fantasy community between like playing 8th edition and playing WAP and so forth. And I don't really have a stance since I haven't played the Warhammer Armies Project, but let's just say this, that we're playing WAP because of the Mighty Empires campaign, and we've been talking about trying it out. But it doesn't mean that we're not gonna play 8th edition in the future. This is just something we
expect plenty of more 8th edition videos to come. We haven't nearly played enough of that game.
No, and I'm not sure exactly where this is gonna be released, but we have more videos already recorded and lined up. And this is definitely not the end for 8th edition, but our local association want to do a WAP campaign, and of course
we're happy to try out.
yeah, for sure. As long as we can hang out, play games. I mean,
that's the ideal scenario for a game night.
Yeah, and we can record it and give it to, maybe someone will enjoy it. So.
Yeah, hopefully. And if you have any comments on what you think we should improve upon, or if you think that we made any mistakes, please let us know, because we have learned a ton from the comments previously games.
Yeah, I basically learned everything I know about the game from the comments. People calling me out for my cheating.
I'm still trying to learn, like, for Underworlds, it's my go-to place when I try to understand like the details of reaction windows and everything.
Yeah, for sure. And since it is my first game, it's your second game, so we're by no means expert at this game. But we have played quite a lot of 8th editions. But if you see any mistakes we do, or anything we should think about in the future, please let us know.
Yeah. So we can, or if you think that we do anything right.
Yeah, less likely, but but yes, please do that as well.
And if you do enjoy this kind of content, please let us know by dropping a like or telling others about the video. Yeah, that really helps us out.
It does. But I guess let's get into the battle.
Yeah,
the most serious game we've ever had on this channel.
That's the
life or death. Yeah.
But before, we should take a look at your army.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. So let's take a look at the Dark Elves. Alright, so here we have my Warhammer 8th edition army, new and reborn into Warhammer Armies Project. And I must say, since this is my first game ever of Warhammer Armies Project, or of WAP, I'm probably not that good at list building. I read through the army book of the Dark Elves, and I also read through the core rules. So I think I have a good grasp of how it's played and how it works. But I probably made a few list building mistakes because of the fact that I'm not used to playing the format. But I have some interesting stuff. So maybe we start here in the back. So this ragtag team of executioners and spearmans are tonight playing the role of shades. And shades are a unit that are like, they're scouts and skirmishers. So they are deployed after deployment. And they can be deployed anywhere on the map as long as they're 12 inches away from the closest enemy. And these guys are super nasty. I think they're weapon skill 5, ballistic skill 5, and the Bloodshade has a ballistic skill, it's like the leader, he has the ballistic skill of 6. I think that Jonas is not used to me bringing like scout units when I'm playing Dark Elves, when we play 8th edition. So I think he's probably gonna be surprised by this unit here. Aside from that, I have my Dark Riders. I have 2 units of them, and as far as I can tell, they play pretty much the same in 8 and in WAP. So There's no real big difference. The only difference, as far as I can tell, is that in VAP you don't get a penalty for shooting and long range. So I think shooting seems to be a bit stronger in VAP, but I might be mistaken. But since you don't have the penalty for long range, it seems to be stronger. So I believe in these guys. Also have my bolt thrower. Same reasoning as the dark shards. I think that the shooting has improved as far as I can tell. I have my unit of Cold One Knights. They have a movement of 7, which means that they can use the new Swift Stride rule, where you roll 3 dice and you get to use the 2 with the best result. The rest of my core, aside from the Dark Riders, is made up by the Dark Shards. I have one unit of 14 Dark Shards and one unit of 13. And yeah, I chose to go with those guys instead of like Spearman because of the shooting. I really wanna see how shooting works. And the Dark Shard was probably the reason why I got into Dark Elves in the first place. I thought it looked really cool. And I thought that the idea of having a great shooting phase and shooting a lot of arrows was a really cool concept. So that's one of the reasons why I played Dark Elves in the first place. So they're definitely getting a spot. I also have the Doomfire Warlocks. They count as a level 2 wizard. And the magic phase is also remodeled in the Warhammer Armies Project. And don't quote me on this because I've only read the rules once. But as far as I can tell, when you cast a spell, you get your half of your wizard level as a bonus to casting instead of your entire wizard level, as it was in 8th edition. And you can also channel dice, like magic dice, and the spell die depending on your wizard's magic level, not based on the number of wizards you have, as it is in 8th edition. So I think that's going to be interesting. So I have the Doomfire Warlocks. I have a regular level 2 wizard or sorceress, and she is riding on a Cold One. I didn't have a model that was riding on a Cold One, so I have a separate Cold One model and a separate wizard model. So the Cold One is gonna represent her in this game. And she has the lore of dark magic, so the Dark Elves' own magic lore. And I have my general, my supreme sorceress, and this time she is using the lore of shadows. I usually have her using dark magic when I play 8th edition, and that's because she gets +2 cast in dark magic because of Hecate's blessing or whatever it's called. But new for Warhammer Armies Project is that every model with the Hecate's blessing gets +1 to cast in every magic lore. So because of that, I chose her as a magic or as a shadow lore user instead of the dark magic, because I think the shadow lore is very strong, and it has the ability to mess with the ogres quite a lot. I have Occan's Mind Racer, so I can use my leadership instead of my strength when I'm rolling to wound. I also have Pit of Shades, where the model has to pass an initiative test, and I know that the initiative for the ogres are not that great. So I have a lot of spells that modify the target's characteristics. The same goes for the dark magic. I have things that reduce toughness, reduce strength, reduce weapon skill, because I know that while the ogres have very high strength, they have low initiative, they have quite low leadership, and they also have quite low weapon skill. So I'm gonna try to abuse that and lower it even more and try winning that way. One major thing that has changed from Dark Elves is that I don't have always strike first anymore, so I can't reroll to hit wounds, which was a massive thing in 8th edition. So probably gonna feel a bit gimped not having that. So it's gonna be interesting to see how the army performs. Aside from that, I have a Master on Cold One with the Battle Thunder Bearer. It's the same one as I bring most of the times when I play 8th edition. I don't think he has anything different than he usually does. He has a Cold One, he has a Lance, Shield, and the Sea Dragon Cloak. It gives him plus armor saves. Aside from that, I have the Hydra, and I usually bring the Hydra with the Breath Weapon, but the Breath Weapon has a strength equal to the number of heads it has remaining. And I think that might be a bit problematic because it's strength 5 to begin with. If it takes a few wounds, I don't think it can really wound the ogres, to be honest, because they're a bit too tough. So I chose the Fire Spit instead. It's a 12-inch range shooting attack, And you can make that shooting attack even if you charge. So if I charge with the Hydra, I can still make the shooting attack before the charge is completed. So that's also quite interesting. Never played with the spitting fire thing either in VAP, of course, and never in 8th edition either. So I think that's going to be interesting. But this might be the star of the show, the most interesting model or unit that I bought today. And this is called, I think it's called a Shadow Blade. It's some kind of special assassin. It's a Shadow Blade, and since weapon skill seems more important or stronger in this edition, I chose to bring this guy along. And he is an absolute monster. Weapon skill 10, ballistic skill 10, 4 attacks, leadership 9, initiative 10. And he also has all the poisons. He has Black Lotus, he has Dance of Doom, Dark Venom, Hand of Cain. He has so many special rules. He deals D3 wounds, he has Killing Blow, poison attacks. Yeah, it's insane. He also has a potion of Diabolic Strength, which gives him +3 strength until the end of the turn, which I can use in the beginning of combat. So think about it like this. I can have him at weapon skill 10, making 4 attacks, and each of those attacks is a strength 7 hit when I have taken the poison. And each one of those attacks has Killing Blow, poison attacks, and cause multiple wounds D3. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, I think he's a super interesting character, and he doesn't work like a normal assassin either. For a normal assassin, you choose a unit that is hidden within in the beginning of the game or before the game starts. But this guy can move between units, so he can be in, I think it's the start of every combat phase and movement phase. He can move between units. So he can start in the shades, and then he can be in the dark shards, and he can just jump around between the units. So Jonas can never really guess where he is. I just have to write down where he is at all times. So I think this is going to be super interesting, and I hope I can scalp some massive target with this guy. Maybe a Tyrant or a... I'm not sure what Jonas is bringing, but it's probably bringing a Tyrant, a Bruiser. But I guess that's my entire army. I think that this is gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be really fun to try a new game mode. And since we're playing Mighty Empires and it's part of a campaign, it's a bit more at stake. Usually we just play for fun, and after the game is over, someone's won, someone's lost, it doesn't really matter. But since this counts towards a campaign that we're gonna play for about 20 weeks, I feel like this match is really important. I mean, all week I've been thinking about this and thinking about the list and how I'm gonna play and how important this is. So it's a lot more at stake here tonight, and that makes it more exciting. So I'm really happy about this, and yeah, let's take a look at the ogres.
And this is my ogre army. It's the very second time, so I have 1 game up on Mons, but that doesn't mean that I'm nearly as familiar with WAP as I should want to be. But I've figured that since I kinda know what Mons has been playing lately, and I know that he picked up a couple of tricks from that Fallen tournament, I've seen him utilize it against other fellows in the playgroup, so I have an understanding of what kind of game I think that he's gonna be playing. So I'm expecting a lot of Cold One Knights, and I'm expecting his Dark Riders. I think he's gonna bring his staple Doomfire Warlocks. So I have constructed a list that is designed about cancelling out his movement advantage. So I'm gonna utilize my block of lead belchers. And the lead belchers in WAP is absolutely disgusting. They were really good before, but since there is no longer any long range penalties for shooting at targets, and you get an even additional bonus when you get in the range of 4+, these guys hammer down dices like no other ranged unit in the game is able to. If you get into really close, like fantasy scenario land, where you are in that 4+ range and these ones haven't moved, they roll 8 times d6 amount of dice, and they hit on 3+. That's insane. And to further make that even more impressive, I'm bringing a Fire Belly, which can cast the Flaming Swords of Ruin, which grants flaming and magical attacks to both shooting and melee, and gives an additional +1 when rolling to wound, which is gonna really make these ones put on the hurt on whatever armored or unarmored unit that Mons is gonna bring to the front lines. So I'm counting on these guys. They are kind of important for my playstyle. And backing them up are a bunch of Ogre Bulls and Iron Guts, also staples for the Ogre armies. And I've organized them so that I have one main unit equipped with a full command and a magical banner. It's the Rune Maw. Mons doesn't exactly know what it does, but he's gonna find out in a certain phase.
But that banner is so broken.
Yeah.
How is that fair?
And then I have my heavy hitters. If I can, I want to get these into melee with the Colon Riders. Because of the new rules for great weapons, these ones might actually get to like hit before his mounts at least. I'm not counting on hitting before his lances, but since they get +1 initiative when they charge, they are only down to like a mere 2 when they hit in melee. So I might be faster than his mount, but even if I ain't, these ones roll plenty of damage to take out any armored targets. So they are quite capable at killing stuff. And leading from the back is going to be my Stonehorn. I'm going to keep this one as a kind of like defensive charge unit, because he is also a force to be reckoned with. He has a Chain Trap, which has a Killing Blow special rule, and it's quick to fire if anyone tries to charge at him. And he is more than capable of dealing with regular units if I can get into melee with them. But the way I want to play this game is to use my Iron Blaster and my Lead Belchers to force Mons to come to me, wear him down, and then when he tries to close the distance, I'm gonna be there with my Ogres, I'm gonna hammer into him, and then I'm gonna see if I can't make the Ogres take home the game quite definitively. Because as Mons mentioned previously, this is a part of a serious game, so I'm really hoping that I'm gonna be able to push my Ogre territories further ahead with this upcoming victory. Lastly, I have a Slaughtermaster level 3 wizard as my general. He is equipped with a bunch of defensive items. I have the Talisman of Preservation amongst them. And backing him up is my Bruiser with my Battle Standard to make sure that I win out on combat resolution, or if we get any weird scenarios that I can use his rerolls to alleviate the problems with the Ogre's somewhat poor leadership rolls. But yeah, we'll see what happens on the battlefield.
So we did a roll-off to see which one of the scenarios from the 8th edition army books that we are going to be playing, and we rolled a 5, which is meeting engagement. And in meeting engagement, you basically divide the board diagonally, and you have 12 inches between each deployment zone. And you deploy by making a roll-off, where the person who wins the roll-off must deploy their entire army first. But before you deploy your army, you need to roll a die for every separate unit and each character. And on a roll of 1, the unit must be held as reserves and are deployed as reserves as well. Any unit that are not in reserves can be deployed as normal. Once the first player has deployed his entire army in this manner, the second player does the same. After deployment, the player who set up second can roll a die, and on a 6 they can choose who has the first turn. On a roll of 1 to 5, the player that deployed first gets to choose who has the first turn. The battle will last for 6 game turns, and we will use victory points to determine the winner of this battle. And with that, sit back, relax, and enjoy the game.
It's gonna be a really bad day for me if you get the initiative.
I'm gonna steal the initiative
on a 6.
Okay. It's almost halfway.
So then we head into Ogre's turn 1.
Yeah. Good luck, my friend.
Yes, thank you. The same.
Bad luck. I don't know. I don't really want you to win this.
Okay, so I just need to like plan something out. I just need to check how long this 18 inches. Okay. I just need to check if I need to roll for stupidity. I might have given.
But he is.
Yeah, he has more seeker. So let's start the game with an initiative or leadership test. And if this guy fails, they're gonna stumble forward, and that's gonna be a bad.
You have the oh, that's a fail. But you have battle standard bear.
I have battle standard.
Come on now.
Oh,
you're
you're
fine.
fine.
But the only level is 8 or something, right?
Yeah, Slaughtermaster has 8.
Right.
Everything else has like 7. That's the
2.5.
basically. Ogres are meant to win, they are not good at losing. So I'm gonna make a reform with these guys using my musician. I'm just gonna... And then I am gonna move my... these ones had range attacks, right?
Yep.
What range?
24.
24, okay. And they're super good at hitting stuff. I am gonna move my ogres into this house.
Yep.
They are occupying it.
Yeah. Looks nice. And they have a range of 18, right?
Was it 24?
They have gun, lead belcher gun, 24 range.
Fuck me. That's not good. But they're not in range, right? They
Nope.
shouldn't be.
They are not in range. But that's a mighty impressive range.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so these guys, I think they just make a swift reform and then they march 6.
People are gonna be annoyed to say that they're gonna march 6.
Okay, go. And then we have the cannon. He is so lonely.
Yeah. That's the entire point. I'm gonna move this chair.
Yeah.
It's the point that he was gonna be lonely. But he's not as strong right now, right? But he still has the grape shot if I charge him, so it's bullshit.
He is pretty good still. He is more than capable of shooting stuff.
Does he have move all 5?
No, he just goes around shooting stuff.
Yeah.
He has a limit as far as I can tell to his volley shot. He cannot move around and do the shotgun blast.
Okay.
The drive-by.
grape shot, yeah. That would be upset.
Yeah.
Too broken, yeah.
But that is everything for movement. Now I get to put in my reserves if I recall.
Yeah. It's probably in the beginning of movement. Because they are allowed to...
But I can keep him in reserve if I want to. Because he is
you can.
kind of good at... I want to see where you end up. So we're heading into magic phase.
Yep.
Rolling 2 dice, channeling. So 7.
And now we can channel for every wizard level, right?
Yeah, so I have a level 3 and a level 2 fire belly, making it 5 channels, and I channel additional on 5s and 6s. So that is 2 additional, so 9 die.
I'm gonna channel mine. I only have 6s, I get
Yes.
none, and then I get
6 from the...
Oh, that's not very good.
I think that we start with Tooth Cracker on these guys.
What does it do?
Augments toughness by 1.
Alright, so 1 plus toughness.
Yes. And I think I want to use
Is miscast on double 1 in this
double ones. And then you have, this is one of the things in the magic phase. If you roll 6s, then you add additional die to the dice result. And those die play into the total sum. So if you roll a result and then you get a 1 and a 6, and then you are forced to roll an additional die, and then it gets into 1, then you have a miscast.
Okay, so you're forced to cast an addition. But
Yes, you cannot choose it.
Alright.
Each 6 is exploding, so you add additional die.
Alright, that seems good and not good.
So I think I'm gonna use 3 die, it cast on 8+, so I'm rolling 3 die. And I get 8 plus wizard level 3, so that's... How is the wizard level now? Is it the half of the wizard level?
Yeah, if it's level 3, it's 2. If it's level 2,
Okay.
it's 1. If it's 4, it's 2.
So then I have a casting value of 10.
Do I use some of my die for this?
I think I do. I think that's not a great roll. I think I can dispel it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my sorceress, supreme sorceress. Yeah.
It's gone. And then I am gonna cast Bone Crusher on your shades.
Alright. That was the 2d6.
And it's cast at a range of 18, which I am within.
2d strength, 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Alright.
Using 3 die. 12, 14. So it goes up to the increased version, but it doesn't deal any additional.
So it's still 2d6.
2d6.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do that.
Okay. Then let's see if we can deal out the first rule of the game. So 5. I'm gonna use. And they have toughness 3.
Shades, they are toughness 3.
Okay, so we're moving on 4 plus. No, 5 plus. 3 wounds.
That's good. Yeah, they have the dodge. Is that a ward save or not?
Dodge is a new special rule.
Elven Grace, model with the dodge special rule.
Against attacks that are in its front arc, including templates, stomps, and impact hits. This cannot be used against magical attack that hits automatically. Is it a magical attack?
This is magical.
Yeah, then you should be able to use it. And they are in the front arc.
So it's a 6 plus. Get 1.
Yep.
2 shades die.
2 shades die.
Yeah,
I'm gonna help
I
you.
can take a shade or 2.
Yeah. I think the best thing I can do, I'm gonna go for Troll Guts on these guys. So I'm using 3 dice, casting Troll Guts. Cast on 12 plus. 13, 15.
Troll Guts, it's the
And that is
regeneration,
the,
right?
that, now I get the enhanced version, so it's every unit within 24 inch. No, it's only
It's
one.
the one that gives toughness, right?
This one gives regeneration 4 plus.
That's really strong.
And this is my final die, so you should probably...
Yeah, but that's a good roll.
Yeah.
I need to see what I brought here. I think I'm gonna use the destroy magic scroll.
Oh, you brought it!
Yeah, I
Okay,
did.
okay. So, destroy
6.
magic scroll, then you get 6 die, and then it's gone for the game if you get it. It's gone.
No, it's not gone for the game. You're gonna roll a d6, and on a 4 plus, it's
Okay.
gone. On a 4
Okay,
plus,
on a
it's
4
gone.
plus it's gone. Okay, we're gonna
Roll the
use-
red die.
Roll the red die.
4 plus.
Oh!
Oh, it's safe. It's safe.
But you get the dispel.
Yeah, but I'm not sure I needed the spell. I was more worried about. I wanted to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
But it was a chance. Didn't work out. But
I kind of like the new items. Like 50-50 chance of getting a spell removed is kind of strong. It's worthwhile.
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, but you destroyed your scroll at least.
Yeah, I did. Was maybe a bit too, what to say, early, but I really want to see. It would be really nice. Lose Troll Guts would be bad.
But I don't have it this turn, so that might be huge. You get a bunch of shooting attacks on me, I figure. Then we head into shooting phase.
Yep.
And these guys get to shoot at anything within 24. There's nothing within 24, I think.
No.
So they are just standing there looking menacing. But there is one thing that is within. So I don't know if I can. I kind of want to potshot that guy and try to see if I can get artillery afterwards.
Alright, but now it scatters, right?
Yeah, it scatters, so we're gonna land it there.
Yeah.
So let's see if we get those. We get those if we fire into the woods.
We fire
2
into the woods.
inches.
Probably, or do we hit? Wait, let's move this. Do you hit from there, or does it?
No,
Plus 5.
It grazes just in the air.
Yeah, Elven Grace.
Elven Grace, but he is alerted to the presence of the ogres.
Yeah, he's
But
probably scared shitless.
with that, there isn't any ogre stuff left going on, so we head on to Dark Elves turn 1.
Yeah. This guy probably moves here. Around there.
Do you need to check for stupidity?
Yes, I do. Yes, stupidity. 9, he is 9, unless he has changed. I'm gonna check so he hasn't. Master, leadership 9, yeah. We're fine. That's the only unit with stupidity.
Unless he has it on himself, but he shouldn't.
No, yeah, he has on the cold one, yeah, he has on himself. But he
Fine.
is also fine, yeah. But wait. Yes, they're within the bubble.
Yeah.
Because I can't, their leadership is less than 9. I can't use his
okay,
leadership since it's in the
then
unit,
it's fine.
but they're in the bubble. So.
Yeah.
Alright, movement. I'm gonna move up here to 24. Yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna move. Do I want to move past with these guys? Well, I'm gonna move them. I don't even need to measure because these can basically move however. But that is true. Like
It's in the book.
Yeah.
Vampire Wars, they can move however, you don't need to measure.
No, but I have a move of 18.
Yeah, no,
so,
they're ridiculous.
so now they can do that. I'm gonna keep these guys. They're gonna go up 7.
I think we're gonna get a nice and slow game here. We're gonna fire it out at each other and then we're gonna have a good combat at the end.
And now this guy, he jumps in with this unit. So I'm gonna put him here with the boys and the girl. Put him over there. These guys, I can't shoot anything, but I mean the role of these guys is probably more to protect my ass. So I'm not really sure that I have to move, to be honest. I want to move a little bit with these guys because I want to be within 24. So I'm gonna move these guys up around here. Yeah, that seems like the movement. This can be super stupid to try to go around here, but yeah, the lead belcher in the house is dumb.
Lead belchers in the house.
Yeah, in the house. 9. That's pretty good.
That's a decent roll. That's better than I had from the start. At least.
Yeah.
Let's see how the channels go.
1.
So I have 6.
I'm gonna have 8 channels. So I have 2 more.
Yep.
Now I have 11.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Soul Blight.
Okay. And Soul Blight reduces weapon skill and toughness, right?
The toughness and strength.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use 3 dice and cast Soul Blight from that guy.
Is there any range limit to it?
36.
Okay, so it's plenty.
But I'm gonna need a 13 plus 4 dice. Sure.
That is 14, 15, and they were with level 2, so plus 1 cast.
Yeah. So we have 14, 15, 16.
Okay, and you casted at these guys, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I am gonna reveal one of my funny items.
Your funny items.
This
Hell Heart boosted.
No, yeah, basically, but worse. This is the Rune Maw. Any enemy spell targeting a unit with Rune Maw is successfully cast. Roll a d6. On a roll of 2+, the caster must choose a new target for the spell.
What? So dumb. Okay, so on a 1. Alright.
Yeah, so you have to choose a new target for it.
New target for the spell.
Yep.
It is only 1 target in range, and these guys.
Yeah.
So they have reduced strength and toughness until my next phase.
Okay, I don't really care about it.
So dumb. Is it every spell that's cast?
Every spell that is casted. This unit with the Rune Maw.
That's so dumb. Alright, let's see what we can do then instead. Let's up the ante here. If that's how you wanna play it. You might have other dumb stuff in there as well. But
I have other dumb stuff.
Alright. Let's cast Hit of Shades. 4 dice.
Okay. And that's the template spell that you want to play it on?
Yeah, it's template spell.
Okay.
So we have
and that one is an exploding one, so you add an additional 6 to that.
So I roll and die?
Yeah, additional. And then you add it. So you have... and you probably had that previously as well.
Yeah, this is 12 and this is 16, 18, 20.
20. That one is dangerous. I'm gonna use all my die. 6 die.
That's a good roll.
Yeah. And since it's a good roll, I'm gonna use my other item. I'm gonna use my Maw Seeker. The spell is gone.
Alright, it's removed for...
forever. If I get the spell, I remove it.
Yeah. Can you use that more than once, or is it 1 use only? It should be 1 use only.
Let's see.
That must be 1 use only.
I think it's a 1 use only.
Otherwise it would be absolutely broken.
Yeah, 1 use only. So, no more Pit of Shades, no more bullshit remove initiative.
Alright.
Only regular bullshit.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, what do you like the Rune Maw? It's in 8th edition as well.
Then I think we're gonna do the withering, and I'm gonna lower the toughness by D3.
Okay. On which unit?
But that's hard cost.
On which unit do you want to?
I want to do some of these guys, but I think I'm gonna do Melchior's Mystifying Miasma instead.
Okay.
Then I only need 10 plus for the big one. So. We have a 6 and we have a 8, which is enough for the small one. The target units, I get to choose one.
Okay, but I'm gonna redirect the spell to another unit if I get it. Yeah, so.
And it redirects, so I'm gonna choose ballistic skill on these guys.
But are they within range?
24.
I don't think they are within range.
No, they might not be.
And then
It's
if
probably...
you have no other valid targets, the spell is lost.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's 24. Yeah, then nothing really happens.
Okay.
Bullshit.
So I survived the magic phase.
Yeah, you did. Even though I had good rolls.
Yeah.
Alright. But then we go into shooting phase, and I think that's gonna be a bit more interesting.
In this phase I expect to lose fighters.
So the bloodshed hits us on a 2.
Yeah. So if you
but he has multiple shots, so that's -1 as well.
Okay,
so it's hits on 3. So I'm starting with the bloodshed. Yeah. So the shooting against these guys. Yeah. Bloodshed, he hits both.
Yep.
And they are the same strength. So
okay, so you can roll the damage later.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna roll. I have 17 regular ones remaining.
So 34.
Yeah. We start with this.
34 on 4 plus.
Yeah. That's pretty good. This one, and I can roll these.
That's
this one.
damage.
Yeah. So it's toughness, strength. Strength 3.
Only on 5 plus.
That's a weird one. So we have 4.
4, and I do not have any other are they armor piercing?
Yes.
Okay, then I have no armor save against these guys. So I have taken 1 full, and then I have taken 1 wound. I'm gonna count up on.
Yeah. And I rolled 18 dice there, so if I roll another 16.
Yeah.
We can remove these. And then 5s.
Yeah.
3.
So that is another ogre.
Yep.
And since I didn't get my troll guts, I don't have any saves on them.
Yeah. And we have these guys. They do the same, but they have only ballistic skill 4.
And they didn't get the minus for moving, or what is it?
They do get the minus for moving, but they can march and shoot.
Okay, and so moving and multiple shots then.
Yeah. So we have 10 shots. These guys. 5 plus, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Half of them.
Yeah. And that's 2 additional wounds. Yeah. Unless I have an armor save against these. Or...
No, also armor piercing.
Okay, so 2 additional wounds.
Yeah. So we have the front row here. It's 13. 13 can shoot. So we're looking at 26 attacks. So these are 20. And they did move multiple shots, so it's 5. And I'm gonna roll another 6 as well.
Yeah, and this one is...
Yeah. None of them. So we have these. This 5. 3
That's
more.
another one. That's massive.
I could shoot at your cannon, I guess. Since I can draw a straight line. Yeah, I can. But he's not that tough, right?
Toughness 5, I think.
So he hits on 3 plus.
Yeah.
His regular attack.
Jesus.
That sucks. These are not in range of anything. So that is the end of my shooting phase.
Okay.
I just want to measure something before we go into your turn here.
Yeah.
You have movement 6.
Yes.
Swift stride.
Yes.
But the weaker version. So you need
I
to
roll
roll
2d6 and then I tick both.
Yeah, but you need to roll at least you need to roll an 11.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a big ask, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna change anything about my life.
So I'm gonna roll my leadership test. I'm fine. Even though I lost my ogres.
How many did you lose?
4.
That's
That's a hefty amount of units. I killed 2 shades and killed 4 ogres. That doesn't seem right.
I guess the clock is ticking.
Yeah, the clock is ticking. Okay, but then we head into my turn.
Yeah.
So we're starting with compulsory moves. So I'm gonna check for stupidity. It is fine. Yep. And then it's reserves, right? So I get to bring in my big guy. I should try to bring in my Gordiers as well. I don't have any charges to declare to start off with. Yeah. So Gordier 1 comes in at a 3+. Gordier 2 comes in at a 3+. Yeah.
Nice.
So
double Gordier.
And Stonehorn Man.
Yeah.
I think we do it like... Can I box these guys in? I think I might be able to. They're gonna have super hard time getting around. I think I'm gonna need to stay...
Consolidate
your forces. I think I'm unfortunately going to have to do that. And then we have remaining moves. Just go in and hide in the building.
You can't, right?
Yeah, I can go out with these guys and then go in with these guys.
Yeah, that's possible. But how big of unit? There is a limit to how many can go into a building.
No, there's a limit to how many can fight inside a building.
Sure. Yeah, that might be the case.
It's like you have a smallest hut.
Yeah. It's
everyone get in there.
Clown car.
Yeah. But I think I might do just that because you are so cautious of my units. And I don't really want to lose out everything I have. So I'm gonna bring in my lead belchers. And I am gonna bring them out like this. And these guys are just gonna like swiftly form.
You can't move after you've gone out of building, can you?
Good question.
You can't move after. Can't move any further. Turn it.
Okay. Can't move any further, but I think that these guys might be within 24. No.
Just outside.
He has a lot of juicy targets at other places.
Yeah, I guess he does.
Like he could get a broad shot on.
Yeah,
but I don't think he's gonna one shot the
Hydro.
No, I don't think so. But that is the movement, and we head into magic.
Yeah, fun.
Happy fun times.
Good roll.
And then we try to channel 5. I get 2 more, so 11.
Yeah, I get 1 more. How many do I get?
You get 5.
That's 5 against 11. That's a bit rough. That's the most lopsided magic phase we've had so far, I think.
Yeah, but we didn't really have that much happen last time.
Yeah.
I killed 2 shades and it wasn't really all that impressive.
Yeah.
And I think I need to get in within 36, yeah. So I would like to do that. I would like to use 4 die, I think.
It's the 2d6 turn 2, right?
Yeah. I only need 8. I'm gonna use 4. That's 15, 17. That's within.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that go.
Okay. 4 dice, wounding on 4+. Nothing.
It's unlucky.
And since I cast it, I should use the lore attribute this time. A 6, I get to recover a wound on my wizard, and I get +1 to channel for the next dice cast.
So does he get an extra wound if
no, he just recovers. I think it is. Up to his starting number of wounds. Yeah. And I want to increase the casting value of toughness of these guys, and then I cast a 2-cracker on 3 die. So I have 1 die, and I have a 6 which explodes. So I have 12, 13, 15.
That increases their toughness.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna let it go.
Okay, so they have increased toughness.
Yeah.
I think these guys are the important ones. I'm gonna use 4 die.
Yeah, they have regeneration, right?
Toughness and regeneration if I get this.
But now you're rolling for toughness only.
No, they got toughness.
Yeah, now it's regeneration.
Now it's regeneration.
And that's such a good roll.
So
how many dice do you have remaining?
no, none. This is the.
Maybe I saved mine too late, but I'm gonna. Yeah.
I think I get it.
These guys are really tough now.
Yeah, toughness and regeneration.
Yeah.
So, and since I got the casting off, I'm gonna add an additional die. So I have +1 to dispel or cast next
Right.
time.
So that's his lore.
No, it's this guy that cast it.
Alright.
The Slaughtermaster.
Yeah.
And then we head into shooting, and these guys had nothing to shoot at, but the cannon has.
So that guy has as well, right?
A 6-inch
Alright.
chain.
Alright.
So let's get some.
How am I placing it over there this time?
Yeah.
Exciting. Here you have the die.
Okay. And should I think that's good. Like if it hits, it's gonna go into like 2 rows and then into the
Yeah.
Hydra. If we get a direct. When we get a direct.
That's nice.
So first it bounces, and I roll 2 for this bounce
Alright.
because it's sky cannon. Oh, it just lands in the ground.
Oh, but you don't need to roll the...
No, wait. The first one was 10, right?
First one 10, then misfire.
Yeah, because then I overshoot by 10. So it goes there, and then by the double misfire, it just doesn't bounce.
Alright. So does it hit anything?
It hits the Hydra.
Alright.
So I get something at least.
Strength 10?
Strength 10. Wounding on.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Miscast,
That's-
like misfire, 1.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
not very good.
Yeah, that's everything for the ogres.
Yeah. Let's go into Dark Elves.
Let's go into Dark Elves.
A weird game, but I really have to think here what I'm getting myself into. I have some problem solving here. These guys can't shoot through this, right? They don't have line of sight. Is it soft hard cover or?
They are not in the forward arc, so
Yeah, but they could turn the next.
yeah, it probably grants some kind of line of sight cover, like soft cover.
But these are in range, but they have toughness and regeneration, which is a bit problematic, I'd say. But I think that the Hydra is probably pivoting. But I think I'm gonna set up for the next turn here. Probably gonna marching him up here.
Yeah.
So I can be ready. And then I'm gonna try to reform these guys.
We should check for stupidity.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries.
I always forget that. Yeah, it's alright.
Fine.
So I'm gonna reform these, and I agree that I can't get them into my arc here, so I'm gonna put them like this.
That's gonna be one sad gorger, I think.
Might be. Then we have this stuff, and I think this is where the interesting part is. Because I can shoot here, but I don't want to get charged in a weird way either. And these guys have free reform and quite a lot of movement, so...
But don't you need to, like, I think that was like perhaps 26 inches? Didn't they have 24 inches?
Yeah, they have 24 inches, but I'm gonna see how much they need to move here.
Yeah, yes, that you get like...
Because they have free reform, right? Yes, yeah, they have free reform, which means I can move them quite nicely. They also have movement 5, so I can move them 10 and still not suffer any penalties. Which is nice. Then I can get them, yeah, I can for sure get them in range. So I'm gonna move them up here. There. And now I'm within range here. All of them. No, not the last guys here, right? No. Everyone except these two are in range.
Okay.
I think I'm probably moving up somewhere here. Moving up here.
Sure.
And then I'm coming from behind with these guys as well. Then I'm gonna march them under 7. Over there. Everyone has moved. Yes. Some small adjustments.
Sure.
He's somewhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go into magic phase. So we have 8.
I have 5.
Yeah.
I'll try to channel another 5. I get nothing.
I'm gonna channel another 8. I get 2. So I'm gonna have 10.
Yep.
Now I don't have my Pit of Shades anymore, which makes me a bit sad. How many did you have? 5?
5.
But that puts me in a decent position, I think.
I think the magic phase right now is kind of more interesting. I feel like I'm actually like not just throwing all my dispel die at the one time.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more interesting. So we're gonna use 4 die.
How much damage do it deal?
It doesn't deal any damage, but it lowers it lowers their strength and toughness.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not a good roll at all. This is 5. This is 8. Plus, no, it doesn't even go off. Man, that was a bad roll.
Yeah.
Now they can't cast anymore, they lost
No,
concentration.
they can cast.
They can
It's just on a roll of 1 and 2.
Alright.
And they were lucky to not roll multiple 1s, only 2s.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna cast the Withering instead. This is 28. It lowers the toughness by D3.
Okay. That's a miscast.
That's a terrible roll as well.
Yeah.
Does it go off automatically, or is it?
No, it's if you get enough to cast it sufficiently.
So I need 16 here, so we have 10, we have 12, we have 15. Yeah, it doesn't even go off.
Okay, but now we get to try something.
My magic is so bad.
Yeah,
What the fuck
But
is
your
this?
shooting is on point.
Yeah, but this magic.
Yeah.
Alright, what happens in the
Okay,
mystery?
now you roll a d6 and then you add the number of dice used in the casting, so 5.
4 plus 5, 9.
9. It's over here.
Oh, these rolls make me sad. So sad. So 9. Calamitous detonation. Centered around Teplet, about around the wizard. Every model underneath, including the wizard. Take a
Okay,
strength
so
5.
it's this group.
Yeah. So we have how many?
Yeah,
So
you
9.
decide.
Yeah, 9 and the wizard. Alright. So we have 9. 9 dead. Does not benefit from lookout, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, she takes a wound as well. So we have 9 dead.
Normally, like, you wouldn't have that bad of a magic phase. I wouldn't have that bad of a shooting phase.
No, that was terrible. Alright, so we have... I think she has... You might have 3 or she has 2 wounds. I need to check that as well.
But then you had 2 more casting dice. Or what did you use?
Yeah, she has 2 wounds remaining. I have 1 die remaining.
1 die.
So
yeah,
I'm casting Blade Wind. No, doesn't work.
Yeah.
So we get to shooting phase, and I think I'm gonna start here. Sounds like a great place to start. We have
George the Gorgeous.
yeah, they're 13, so I have 26 attacks here. So I'm rolling 20. They have moved. Yeah, they have moved, so it's and it doubles.
They are within 4, so that they get +1 from that.
Alright, so it's 4 plus to hit. We have decent roll, I guess.
Yeah, that was 5.
That's a very good roll.
And he doesn't have any saves, I think. He might have... Nope.
Is he dead?
Dead.
I didn't even roll all my attacks.
The other guy is unbreakable, so don't check for panic on him.
Yeah. That seems reasonable. Then I'm shooting with this guy into your cannon.
Sure.
So we're looking for 3 plus here. That's a hit.
Yeah.
It's strength 6 against toughness 5.
Yeah, only on 3 plus.
That's a wound.
Yep.
Do you have any saves?
Strength 6 minus... I get 4 plus go to 4... no, I don't have any saves against that.
Yeah, and then it's D3 wounds.
Yep.
So it's 3 wounds.
Okay, 3 wounds.
I'm shooting these against I'm shooting against the lead belchers.
Okay.
So we are shooting 10 attacks.
Yeah.
5s. And then they are plus toughness, so we're looking for 6s. And no, nothing. And then we do the same with these guys, but against those.
In the house?
No,
against the
outside.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. They fell down. We are looking for 5s here as well. Get only 2. And those are wounds, right? Or are they? How much toughness?
Toughness 4.
Yeah, that is those.
Okay, so I have a 6 plus armor save against
Yeah,
this.
they're armor piercing.
Yeah, but I have 5 plus armor save, so I have a 6 plus.
Alright.
From
Is it gonna be a 6? No.
So 2 wounds on these guys.
And then not all of these guys, only 16 of them can fire.
Yeah.
So we're looking at 32 attacks.
33 with the master, like he was.
Yeah, we do. We're gonna do him last. So we have a few of these. And we are looking for 5s here as well. And it's against the same target, of course. That's not a great roll.
So 1 armor save. Nothing. So that is 1 dead.
Then we have the shade. So insisting on 4s.
2 hits.
Wound.
1 wound. I'll try to save on 6 plus.
Yeah, you do.
Save.
You save.
Go ogres.
Go ogres. I don't actually have any more shooting and we don't have any combat, so I guess that's the end of my turn, right?
Okay. So then we head into ogres turn 3.
Yep.
I don't know the rules for stupidity in buildings, but I'm gonna check it on if
I don't think they have, but you can check.
I think they lose any like those of the rules when they get into building.
They can't stumble anywhere. I
Yeah.
guess. Well, let's see what happens. If it comes into play,
yes.
it comes into play, and we'll look it up.
Yeah, he is fine. We can check it up afterwards. And then we have charges to declare. And I think we were. This one would have a massive 11 charge, right? It's 20, 17. No, we can't make it charge actually. I think we're gonna need to charge march with these guys. Oh, sorry. I should declare a charge over there. And springing up like Jack in a box, I think I know who is gonna be there.
Yeah, there's someone waiting.
Yeah, but he slams into them. And then we head into like moving the units a lot.
Yeah.
So this one goes 6 inches up ahead. And then I'm gonna march them. These ones are gonna get out of the building. Swift reform on these guys. They're like this. I can and then just move forward 4, I think. And this guy just goes ahead. And we head into magic phase.
Yep.
Let's roll some dice, I guess.
Ooh, we have some high magic rolls. However.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to channel with 5.
Channeling as well. Yes.
Oh, that's
very good roll.
9 dice.
Yeah.
I think you get more than me actually.
I have 10.
I have 11. So barely.
Yeah, that was a good roll.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that.
Probably not very good.
Yeah, it's so hard for me to, because you're just gonna split up your attacks against my guys, but I feel that I need to. I'm gonna try it like this. I'm gonna cast Tooth Cracker on these guys. They are important. I'm gonna use +1 toughness.
Alright.
Using 4 die. 8, 10, 11, 12 for my previously cast Blood Rule, 14.
I use 5 die.
And it's gone. I'm gonna cast Bone Crusher on these guys. I'm gonna cast it on the shades. They are bothersome to say the least.
Yeah.
3 dice. 1 exploding. 12. Oh, yeah. I don't have blood gruel on this one, but 12, 14.
I think I'm letting that go. I think that's a bit high for me to take the risk.
5 dice. Running on 4 plus. 5 guys dead.
But I can take a save against that.
Yeah, you have the dodge.
Right. Yeah. So 4 guys.
Yeah.
Are dead.
And then I have the blood gruel, which is the attribute. I get a wound on my wizard.
It's not very good.
Yeah, this is the problem with playing ogres. You get so many wounds to keep track of. Yeah, I'm gonna go with regeneration on these guys. 4 dice. Let's go. 10, 12, 13, 14. It's gone.
4 shades had to give their lives.
Yeah. For shades. Okay, so then we have a shooting attack.
I'm not really looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be brutal.
I think that one might just get the job done. But yeah, let's start with them. All of them into your group with your general.
Yeah.
Let's get them off the table. Okay, so time to roll some die. 10, 20, 27.
7?
Yep.
Weapon skill.
Ballistic skill 3, hitting on 4 plus goes up to 5 plus.
Yeah.
But when you roll 27 die,
Yeah. And then strength, how much?
strength 4.
Alright, that's good. Really, really good. I hope I can survive this.
I kind of hope you don't. But let's see.
Good roll as well.
These ones. And then it is 7 more.
Yep. Also very good.
Okay.
And then it's 3 plus.
Yeah. So that is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 10 wounds.
I'm gonna need to make a lot of saves here.
Yeah.
Right, 6s. Loads of 6s. 1 6, now they're dead.
So they are off the table.
They are dead. And that was my general, so that wasn't good.
Yeah, but still, I think that you have plenty on the table coming in, rolling in.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
And
Cannon?
cannon. It's I'm gonna try to go for the artillery. Not like that. Like that. And then just misfire. That's not good. That might be terrible.
You roll on the misfire table?
Yes, and I roll on the enhanced misfire table for the Iron Blaster.
Is it worse?
Yeah. 5, 6. Lurch. Roll a scatter die and turn the Iron Blaster to face the direction roll. They may not shoot this turn.
But is it the next turn or this turn?
This turn.
But it already shot.
No, it didn't shoot. It can't shoot. It lurched and then it jumped around.
All right.
There was no gun
Nothing
firing.
happened. All right.
Yeah, nothing happened. So this cannon.
Yeah. Doing the Lord's work.
I don't know how many misfires I've rolled on this die. I need to get better die.
Yeah.
Okay, but we have impact hits on the Gorder and we have the brief melee. Are you gonna?
Yeah, we have a guy who's coming in here.
Kinda knew he was.
And he's gonna drink his...
I don't even have impact hits on this guy.
He's drinking his strength potion as well.
Okay. Yeah, you hit first.
Onium 2 plus, I guess, because weapons...
Hitting... How much weapon skill do you have?
10.
Yeah, I think you are hitting on 2 plus. Yeah. Oh, 1 wound that didn't hit.
And I can't re-roll it either. So yeah, let's see what happens. Strength 7.
Strength 7 against toughness 5. That means that the goes to 3 plus goes to everything is a wound.
Yeah, and then it's D3 wounds as well.
Yeah, I think he's pretty dead.
Because we have 3, we have 5, we have 6 wounds.
Yeah, he has 4 wounds.
So he
Okay.
goes away.
He goes away, but at least now your assassin is out in the open. I can shoot at him with my lead belchers. I mean, that's such a dangerous opponent. It's super hard to ambush him.
Yeah, it's hard to. He is the ambusher. He does not get ambushed.
No, he certainly didn't. Okay, but then we head into Dark Elves, turn 3.
Yeah, we do. But how far of a charge is this? We are looking at 16. That's far. That's really, really far. But these guys could definitely make it. So we have 17. Yeah, that's definitely doable. Definitely doable. But if I charge him with both of those, what happens then? What happens then? I'm a bit scared, Jonas. I don't know what to do.
You're so confident.
That might be like make or break stuff. Then I could take out your general. I can take out everything.
Then you would get my battle standard bearer. You would get a bunch of good stuff.
Yeah, I know. But you're trying to gold me into the charge here.
I honestly don't know.
But I think I'm gonna give it a go.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna give it a go with both of you.
We're just gonna check stupidity on these guys.
Yeah.
They're not fine.
but they have the battle standard bearer, so they're gonna reroll it.
They have to reroll.
Oh, they're not fine. D6.
They stumble for a roll. Then they get immune psychology this turn, so they don't need to check for panic.
Yeah, that's good because they're so stupid. Yeah, but I'm making the charges. What are your
Okay.
you can't these guys are charging here and these guys are charging here.
Okay.
I don't think
so resolve them in the order that you want to. Like, which one do you want to charge with first?
because they can't stand. No, we can't stand and shoot. I'm gonna resolve this guy's first.
Yeah, I'm holding.
So 8 plus 9, yeah, that's 17, which was what I measured, right? Yeah. Maximize something like that, I guess. I have to see. Depends on how these guys get in, but I think I'm gonna maximize like that.
Yeah.
Now we have these guys, and now you can't do anything else, and they're fine as well. This might be the dumbest idea I've ever had. But
Let's see what happens.
yeah. Let's see what happens, I guess. I'm moving them to the side 5 here. So now all of them can see you.
They could see me still. It's just that I get
The
the majority is within cover, then I get a different roll.
These guys are moving up.
Yeah.
Looking for a charge maybe in the future. Who knows?
Yeah, looking for a grave shot. Who knows?
Yeah, but I can shoot this guy as well.
Yeah,
if I want. Like.
And you might kill him. He's like,
This is 20. It's 20, so I can do my shooting attack here, which is nice. So we're gonna move him up.
but can he see out of the forest?
That is a good question.
But he has line of sight 5, so I think he can see through the forest. That's one of the weird rules. But I think I might get... I think I can see, but I think I get cover from it.
Yeah, because now you're just within 40.
Yeah. Okay.
And let's roll for this forest.
Yeah.
5. What is that?
Venom ticket. Dangerous terrain text. And you get poisonous.
Alright. That's fine.
Yep.
Alright, then we go into the magic phase.
Sure.
I'm super scared. I'm not sure about this. Was that stupid to do all those charges? 8. I get 5. Now I only channel 4.
I try to channel with 5.
Nice.
1.
I get 0. So I only have 8. And you have 6, right?
Yep.
Yeah, then I think we're starting with the soul blight then to lower their toughness.
Okay.
That seems like a good thing.
Yeah.
So I am rolling 3 dice.
That's a respectable roll.
It is pretty good. It's 13 plus it's 14.
14. I would need 12. I would probably need to use all my die. I'm gonna use all my die. I don't want soul bite in this crucial turn.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah. What do my other guys have?
The sorcerer.
Yeah. The sorcerer.
But they might suffer from stupidity.
Alright, wizard cannot attempt to cast. Yeah. Then I don't think I can do anything more in the magic phase. So we're going to shoot him.
Oh, this is the rough phase of the game.
Yeah. So I think that these guys are gonna shoot in here. So we're looking at 13. Wait, are they 13 or are they 14? No, they're 13. 26 attacks. So I'm starting with 20 here. And we are looking for 5s. Away with those. So we have these guys. And then I'm gonna roll another 6.
Yep.
And these.
And then moving on 5+.
Yep.
And then 1 save for me.
So that is 5.
That is 1 dead lead belcher and 2 wounds on another.
Yeah. Then I'm shooting with this guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm shooting his split attack that has shooting 6 attacks, strength 4, but I'm hitting on his weapon skill 4, so it's 3+.
2+.
So it's those, and then it is 4s, right?
What strength did it?
4.
4+.
2 more.
That is. You did 5 wounds previously, right?
Yes, so I've done 7 total now. Yeah. So. Then I have all of these guys. They're also firing in here.
Okay.
And how many are remaining now? 1, 2, 3. It's 7. So we have 34 attacks from them. So I'm gonna roll 20. We're looking for 5s here. And then we are looking for... No, that was a 3.
3 and a 4.
That was a bad roll. Then we have another 14. We take these.
I'm so scared for my guys. I need them.
That's not a good roll either. That's not a good roll. No, wait.
Leader has more.
They have higher. I rolled them at the wrong weapon skill, but I guess that doesn't matter. But I'm gonna roll the leader if that's alright.
Yeah,
fuck me. I rolled them at the wrong weapon skill, so that's I might have to pay for that later. But it is what it is. Then I'm gonna
These guys can shoot probably.
Yeah, they can shoot. Am I shooting against the Stormhorn, or am I shooting against those guys? Yeah, I'm probably shooting here. I think that's the better target.
Yeah, I mean your range attacks are so devastating. This list is so tough for me to keep.
So we have these 5s. Oh. But then we have this guy. He's sneaky one.
Sneaky
and
one.
He has this works. I need to look this one up because this one is a little bit special. Why is there so many hits on spit?
Might tell something about the guy who wrote the rule book.
It's range 12, it's quick to fire, it's multiple shots, as many as I have wounds. So it's 5 shots at strength 5 with weapon skill 4.
Weapon skill 4, soft cover.
But it's quick, but I still get the minus, so it's 5. So
no, you had the weapon skill 4, right?
Yeah.
3+ to 4+.
Okay, 4+. So we have
Moving on
these
3+.
2.
2. That is another lead belcher, and that means you forced me to take a leadership test.
Yeah, I guess so.
9 wounds
Yeah.
in 1 shooting phase. And that was still like ridiculously bad result in one of the...
Yeah, it was pretty bad, I guess. These guys need to take leadership, right?
Yep.
That's right. Yeah.
So let's do that, and let's hope that we get within.
Yeah.
5.
Fine. Now, for the first time this game, we have some close combat.
Well,
Which
Order
is exciting.
hardly counted, yeah.
Yeah, we have that guy. But we start with impact hits, because now mounts have impact hits.
Okay.
These guys have 1 impact hit each, and I'm not impact hit, is that result on the mount strength or the rider strength?
Mount strength.
Right, 8, it's strength 3. So
wounding on 5+.
yeah.
But I have my armor save at 6+. 6+.
1.
1. So that is 1 dead ogre to combat resolution, which is gonna be crucial.
I guess I have more initiative. I get plus initiative because
I think you have.
So should we start with the Dark Riders? 3 of them can fight. They are weapon skill 4 against your...
Weapon skill 3 against mine.
Looking for 3+. So we have these.
4+.
Yes, 4. I get to re-roll that one, right? I still have hatred. Murderous prowess, yeah. That was not very good. Let's go with my horses, because they still have initiative. They have initiative 5, so I guess that's more than you.
Yeah, that's more than me.
So 3 horses will bite. Nothing. Weapon skill 3.
3 against 3, we should be 4+.
Yeah. Then we do the horses on the Doomfire Warlocks, just for fancies. So it's these guys. And they are 5+. 1.
1, I have a parry save and a armor save, 6+, 6+.
Yep.
6+ armor, nothing, 6+ parry, nothing. So that is 1 wound. I'm gonna tally up with the dice as well.
Yeah. Then we have Doomfire Warlocks, and they have 2 attacks each, except for the Master Warlocks, which has 1 more. 11 attacks, weapon skill 4, and this is poison attacks as well.
So automatic wounds on 6s.
Yeah.
That's 6.
That's a good amount. And I'm weapon skill 4, so that means 3s.
Yeah.
And then I am strength 3.
So 5s.
Do I have something because I charged now? Not very good. So yeah, but
That's 3. Then we have 3 armor saves. 6+, 6+. Nothing on those. And one thing about the bucklers, or like their iron gloves, is that they get to make an attack back if they parry save. Doesn't come into play so far. But that is 1 dead ogre.
it is 1 dead ogre, but now we get into the interesting part here.
Yeah, now we're gonna hit some attacks back. 4 ogres with 3 attacks each.
Yeah.
And one of them is a champion, so he has 4 attacks. And these are going into the Doomfire Warlocks.
Yeah.
And weapon skill 3 against your weapon skill 4. Okay, so 4+.
Seems like a pretty decent roll.
Yeah. And wounding on 3+, I figure. 4 against...
Yeah, 3. Yeah. That's a very good roll.
Yeah. That's 7.
7?
Yep.
But that's also a good roll.
Yeah, that's
2
fantastic.
wounds.
So the 2 Doomfires.
Yeah.
The Slaughtermaster is first. So he has 4 attacks. Weapon skill 4, so 4+.
That's a decent roll. And he probably has a shitload of strength. So.
No, not really actually. He has been tuned down, so he's strength 4. So 3+. So 1.
And that was against the...
These Dark Riders.
So we have a 6+. No.
Yeah, so 1 dead. Then we have 6 attacks from the ogres.
Yep.
Same as the previous ones. That's not really good. 3+. 1. Saved.
Yeah.
And then we have the bruiser. So
Decent roll.
3 and wounding on 2+.
Also good.
3.
Yeah, all of them. So we're gonna do some saves. None of them, so we have 3 more dead.
Yeah. And that means we go into combat resolution.
Yes, we do.
I lose against these,
Yeah,
but I win against these.
Yeah, so these guys stand and these guys lose by
1, I think.
yeah.
Because they lose by 3 and then you subtract.
All right, so we
This is one of the things. That
we roll for these with -1 first, and they're all right. Doomfire Warlocks, no minuses. They are not all right. So yeah, they flee, but not very far. They only flee 6. Yeah.
This is like I think that the combat. When you get a hang of it, it's probably all right. But
yeah, but it feels a bit weird. That was my Hail Mary. That's probably a bit stuff I should have done either. I lost that pretty badly.
But if you get to rally your Doomfire Warlocks, I mean,
Yeah,
you killed 7 and you lost 6. So
Yeah.
I don't think it was like a terrible combat result. Unless you were like really needing these guys for something.
I guess not, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna kill your general now. I'm gonna get the chance to do that. But let's go into the next turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I should be.
So ogres turn 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't need to check for stupidity. They are in combat. Like I think these guys are gonna charge that one.
So I'm fleeing, I guess.
Yeah, I would need a 5. But how is it now? If you flee, then we move your guys first, and then we recheck the distance, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna flee. I flee 7 straight away from those guys. So I'm gonna end up
Pretty far away. It's still 13 plus. I will need 6 plus on 2.
to die.
Yeah.
That's pretty like.
Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in.
I'm in.
They're destroyed.
Yeah, I deal unit strength times 2.
Yeah, but it's unit strength more. So.
Yeah. And I don't think that this guy can make it. It's 19, 12, double 1s, double 6s. Yeah, let's.
It's gonna give it a go.
It's gonna give it a go.
I can make this. It's my short reaction.
Yeah, you like it. Okay, you can safeguard, or you can try to shoot him.
I'm gonna flee and shoot. I think.
Flee and shoot. Okay, fail and shoot. Yeah.
I think he can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna flee and shoot.
Okay. Yeah. Then I can't even make it up to you. I figure.
Fire and flee. -1 penalty. Yeah.
Okay.
So I can shoot him still. So I'm gonna roll. And I'm gonna go 8.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna fire with my guys. So we're looking for 5s.
Don't they get -1 for the charge reaction?
One for hit from moving shooting still applies. No, I don't think so.
Okay, because you get 1 additional movement for standing. But standing, they don't stand and shoot.
No.
Right? Okay.
And 5s, but it's more than toughness 5, right?
He has toughness 6, I think.
If it's 5, he hits twice. If he doesn't, he don't.
He has a toughness of 6.
Yeah, then no hits.
Okay, and he lurches forward. Oof, so close.
Yeah, that would have been a good roll.
Yeah, let's head into magic, I think.
Yeah. Gonna roll 2 dice. Nothing.
Channels I have 7. No, 6, 8.
I have 5.
And I think that we are gonna make some... I don't think that we need to be all that cautious about anything but these guys. I'm gonna make them sturdier. Four dice on giving them +1 toughness. That's a miscast.
Yeah, that's a super miscast.
That's a
Using
super
4
miscast.
dice as
Yeah.
well.
So 4 plus d6. 7.
What is 7?
7 is bad, but it's not like terrible. Detonation. The wizard and all models in base contact with him suffers a strength 10 hit.
So it's only 1.
Yeah, like no, it's this guy and
Oh,
this guy.
it's that wizard? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit your guy first.
Yeah. So then it's 5, right?
Yeah,
Because the
strength
cone-
10 hits.
Yeah, but this guy counts as being dice.
Yeah, like
so
every
it's-
guy. Okay,
Right.
so your guy is dead.
He's super dead. But he has his Elven Grace.
I don't.
No, but that
It's
was
a
4
temper.
art. Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Was that a good thing or not that he died like that? I don't know. He would have been dead.
I think it's good for you. Okay, so we have 2 ogres. Yeah, that's 2 wounds. That's 1 dead ogre, and then we have 1 on the wizard. Yeah, that's a wound, and then we have 1 on the bruiser. That's a wound.
Is that
But
not that
the wizard has a 4+ invulnerable save from Talisman of Preservation, which he doesn't get.
Yeah, that wasn't good. And you didn't get it either.
No, I didn't get it. And I used 4 dice, meaning that I have 4 left.
And I had 5.
Yeah.
So that wasn't amazing.
Yeah, I like our magic faces.
Yeah, they've been absolute dog shit.
You could say that again. Okay, let's try for some fire magic then. I haven't given my firecaster nearly enough of a chance to do anything. So let's cast the burning head on those guys.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give him 3 dice. 8 9. I don't get it.
Yeah.
And then I have 1 die. I'm gonna try to cast fireball at your guys. Can I even get it? 24 inch, yeah. I get 1 fireball.
Yeah, but I can use all of my dice. There's no risk using all of them, right?
Nope. You might lose concentration, but I don't remember.
Yeah. But
Yeah, it's gone.
still fine.
Okay, so that's the worst magic phase so far. Or is it? Yeah, it's probably the worst so far.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I killed more of mine than I killed yours.
Yeah. I had some magic phase, but I haven't done anything. But that was a bad one.
Yeah. And they are gonna fire away.
Shooting in here.
Yeah. So we have 5 guys firing much fewer shots this time than last time. So 15, 20. So they are hitting at 5. Hitting at 5, swinging at 3.
They don't have a minus for multiple shots.
Nope. Not specifically.
Really good.
But that is not specifically good.
No.
Moving on to 3 plus.
Yeah. But here I have my Elven Grace at least.
Yeah.
No, nothing. So 3 that.
Yeah. Like there, perhaps.
Alright, good luck to you.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go for it. It goes there, but it overshoots by 10. So it might be that I get to shoot at your artillery instead. Yeah, it's gonna hit.
But doesn't it move with this?
No.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Alright.
doesn't. And then it's gonna scatter this many inches. 2 or 8. So it hits that guy.
Yeah.
And
Let's
then
go for 1 again.
2. It actually wounds him.
Mm.
And then it's d6 wounds.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. Bang.
Yeah, that was a good one. Bad.
But that's it for ogres.
Alright. Do we have any charges? These automatic rallies. So
Yeah.
I don't think they need to roll for it. And they can move and shoot as nothing happened. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take a risk here. I'm gonna move these up quite a lot. I'm gonna move them up 10.
Okay.
I think. So they only have, yeah, I think I'm gonna move them up like something like that. Then within, yeah, that's a good.
Is that like 13 or
14?
14? Okay.
I think that's
So
pretty
you need 7 plus on your roll, and I need 8 plus.
yeah. But I think that's all I'm going to do. I could charge here, but do I want to take you? Can you stand and shoot?
No.
You can't stand and shoot?
No.
And then I'm charging with this guy.
I am running away.
You are running away. Alright.
So I'm running this amount of time.
Alright. I'm gonna see if I moved 7 or 6 on this guy. Yeah, 6. I'm rolling 2 dice. Can I even make it? I'm not even sure.
I don't think that is like
6. No, I can't. Do I move the same?
Yeah, the 4.
Yeah. But this guy also shoots before he charges. It's immediately after you have declared your charge reaction to make the attack. So it's weapon skill 4. And I have not moved this turn yet.
But you charged?
But I haven't moved yet.
Okay.
It's off, I don't know. Maybe it is. Because it's after you have declared your charge reaction. But not before it's... Not after it's...
Yeah, but like if you... Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
say
go,
I moved.
No, let's go for it. You didn't.
But it's still only these.
Yeah.
Strength 5.
1.
Yeah. So let's go into magic phase.
Magic phase.
6.
And I have 3 channel.
1. So I have 7.
And I channel 2. So I have 5.
Alright, 6 and I have 7. I'm gonna cast Blade Wind.
Is that the one where you have to take weapon skill check?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it on these guys.
Okay.
So it must pass the weapon skill test. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm using 3 die to cast that. So we have 10 and we have 11, which is enough. Because it's 9.
11, I should be able to dispel that, I think. And then you have, what other spells do you have?
I have, I rolled a double, so Spiteful Conjuration procs as well. I have Doombolt and I have Word of Pain, which suffers D3 minus to the weapon skill and ballistic skill until target has magic.
Okay, I think I'm gonna use my Scroll of Shielding. My guys get a 4+ magic resistance.
Yeah. Alright. So what happens then is that, is it like regeneration or how does it work?
Like a ward save.
Oh, like a ward save.
So instead of trying to dispel it, I get that.
Every one of them needs to pass a weapon skill test.
Okay, so we have 9 guys, and then other than that they take damage.
Yes, they take 1 wound for everyone that's...
Okay, so we have 9 guys trying to get under 3 or less. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then they suffer a strength 4 hit with armor piercing. But then you have your 4.
Okay, would you like to roll? It's 5 guys.
No, it's alright. You can roll.
5 guys, strength 4 against toughness 4,
Yeah.
so 4+. And that's this one, and then I have a 4+ ward save. So nothing.
That's nice. Then we have the Spiteful Conjuration.
Yep.
2d6, 10, which is respectable. I'll put this back later.
Yeah.
So this
And is that a strength 3 hit?
strength 2.
Strength 2, so I get the regular armor save against them.
Yeah,
Okay, so 5+.
but it's armor piercing 1.
Okay, so 6+ armor save.
What? Yahtzee.
Okay, they are fine. But you made me use my Scroll of Shield.
Yeah, I did. I am gonna cast Word of Pain, which lowers their weapon skill and ballistic skill until my next magic phase.
Okay.
And I'm probably gonna throw it on those guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a great roll, but it goes off because it's on a 7.
And you have 2 die left, right?
Yes.
2 die left. So should I try? I'm gonna try with 3 die. I'm gonna risk it.
That is good
10.
enough.
Is it? Yeah.
Then we have the final one. I think I am gonna do a Doombolt.
Sure.
And I'm gonna target those guys as well.
Yeah.
So we have 6, we have 7, that is good enough.
And I'm gonna try to dispel it. It's not good enough for me.
Yeah.
So you get.
So we have D6, 2, strength 6, strength 5. That's good enough.
2 wounds, okay. Strength 5 reduces armor save by 2. So I don't get any armor save on that.
But you still have the...
Only against the spell that
Ah,
so
alright.
Kind of limited.
Yeah, but it's still good.
Yeah.
Then we're into a shooting phase.
Yeah, and this is where...
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot into these guys.
Okay.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 10 here, so 20 shots.
Yeah. Now they haven't moved, so...
No, they haven't moved. So we're looking at the force. Fives. That's not too great. No, 3 of them.
Okay, so that is 1 dead ogre.
Yeah. And then we have how many of these guys can see them without breaching the cover?
Everyone can probably see them. It's like the majority rules, but I think that like these guys.
These four.
They have a -1 modifier.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll the other ones first, and that is 10. I roll the first.
Isn't it like 9 plus 1 of the leaders?
Yeah, that's right. We have the leader dude.
So 18.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll him later. So
Yeah.
it's 18 and that guy later.
18 on 5 plus was it? Or was it?
Yeah, so we are there at 4 plus.
4 plus.
Yeah, a lot of ones.
And now it was 5 plus.
So we have 2.
2 wounds. That is an additional dead ogre.
And then we have leader dude.
Yeah.
3s. 1 more.
1 wound.
Then we have the ones with hard cover.
Yeah,
So there's
so-
6s, right?
No, soft cover.
Soft cover.
So 5s.
Alright, 5s. So there's 8. So 5s, get a decent amount still. Didn't I have 4?
Yeah, I think you
I
had
think I put 1 more. 2 more.
So that is 1 more lead belcher. 3 dead, and you force a leadership test eventually.
Yeah, I do. But that is the end of my phase here.
Not these guys.
Yeah, these guys can shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, then they're gonna shoot as well. They're gonna shoot into these guys.
Okay.
We're looking for 5s. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. So final ogre turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so stupidity test on these guys. They are fine. They want to declare a charge against these guys.
I'm gonna see what rules I have on these guys. Maybe they can do something funny. I'm gonna feign flight.
Okay.
So they're gonna like squish together this way, so they have the same middle.
Yeah.
Like that. And then they're gonna feign flight.
Okay.
You have movement 7.
6.
It's a good roll.
That's a
also
better roll.
Yeah.
So you move 10 and I move 11. But isn't that good enough?
But does it work that way? Because you still have the distance to cover.
Yeah, like, or perhaps if you turn, then you should.
Because that's when you flee from
Yeah.
combat. This is not like
Okay, but
that.
should we can check it up afterwards. But then you should go like this, and then you go 10.
Yeah.
So you end up over here. Let's try to rally these guys.
Yeah.
No, are they within? No, they are not. Then they just race away and probably don't do anything for the remainder of the game. I think I'm gonna play the tactical game. I'm just gonna swift reform. March 6.
Yeah.
And these guys have a range of 24, right?
Yeah.
And it's no reason why I should take a whole lot of extra wounds from this guy. But since he's a chariot, I can't really do much if you want to go at me. So I get I just pivot back.
Yeah.
And it's just magic phase.
Yep.
And
Good roll.
yeah, but this is the time that I don't really know if I want that many. And I can only channel with 3 dice since the other guy is fleeing. I think.
1, no. So I have 6.
Yeah, so let's beef these guys up. 5 die. Regeneration.
It's exploding.
Yeah, not 1. So 14, 21, 20, 23.
Regeneration 4+.
Yeah, 4 plus.
That's really good. I think I'm using all of my die.
Yeah.
6, yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, I think so.
So how much did you have?
I think you get additional exploding as well when you get 6s.
Yeah, because this is over 20.
23 I had.
Yeah, this is...
24, yeah. So it's gone. Okay. But
now
I
you
can,
have free range to do what you want.
yeah, I'm gonna try to cast +3 toughness on these guys.
Yep. Oh, double exploding.
And a 1, so if I get 1 more of these, it's gonna be...
Oh, triple ones!
So, 5 dice and we get to roll on the miscast table once again. Hallelujah.
Ooh. Wait, 11?
11 is really
That's
bad.
probably not good.
I think my wizard is dead. Dimensional Cascade. Center the large round template over the wizard. Every model underneath the template, included a hapless wizard, suffers a strength 10 hit.
That should definitely be all of them.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, it's not this guy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that guy. Yeah.
So we have 4 ogres wounding on 2+.
Yep.
That's dead, and that's 1 wound on this guy.
Yep.
And then we have the bruiser. The wizard cannot take a look. No, they do not. So the bruiser cannot take an either. He has 1 additional wound, and the wizard as well. He has also taken another wound.
Alright.
But he did successfully cast a spell, so I'm going to blood gruel. I did not. This is so weird.
Alright, that wasn't good.
Okay. Okay, but I have plus toughness.
Yep.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
And is there anything else? No, I still have 2 dice left.
Yeah, double 1.
Do I even dare casting anything? Like, if I get a double 1, or if I get like the blood gruel attribute.
He can die.
Yeah, he can die, but okay, let's go for it. It's. Can I make the
Dimensional Cascade.
I prefer not to. But let's go for Bone Crusher on these guys. Or does it even matter? I can force a leadership test on these guys, perhaps. I would need to get within the longer range. That means casting value 11 plus 9 plus and 2 die. If I fail, I don't care. If I get it and I kill myself, I do care. Okay, but Bone Crusher, I need an 9 plus on this. I don't get it.
Then we have a shooting phase.
Yeah, and the only thing I can shoot with is the cannon. How much life does the Hydra have?
6.
Okay.
5.
5. So it might happen, but it likely won't happen. And if I blow myself up now, 1 inch in that direction.
Yeah, so it's gonna be there.
And then it's gonna bounce.
True.
2 inches in that direction, unless no, it's like this direction. I think I'm gonna miss, and it's the larger. Because I rolled 2 now. It goes there.
Doesn't it lurch or does it just?
No, this is when I roll for the bouncy.
Alright.
So
Bouncy.
and since we don't have any combat, I don't see that there's that much going on in my face anymore.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to check some rules here. Faint flight.
You automatically rally.
Yeah. Yeah, they can move as they should. They automatically rally, so I'm just gonna turn them around here.
Sure.
So now we have...
Stupidity test.
Yeah, we start with that. I hope this can't fail now. No, that's alright.
Yeah. Any charges to declare?
I do have some charges to declare. I'm pretty sure that I do. I'm gonna start with declaring how far away am I with all of my guys? This is 21, no that doesn't work. This is possible. 19. Yeah. But these can keep on fleeing, but I can redirect the charge. This one should also be possible. No, it's not possible. I'm gonna charge with these guys. There.
Okay, what's the distance?
Shortest way is 18.
It is, you need to roll 11.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm fleeing with them.
Yep.
So 5.
But I'm gonna redirect the charge first.
Okay.
So take a leadership test.
9 is fine.
Yeah, that is fine. Who do I direct into? Do I redirect into the fleeing guys, or do I redirect into the Stonehorn? You can keep on fleeing, but can you move out of my distance?
Kind of hard.
I guess.
It shouldn't be like against this.
Yeah, but I'm measuring how
Okay.
far maximum distance I can go. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. But I'm redirecting into these guys.
Okay, there for now. Flee. 8.
Yeah, I can't catch them. That's impossible. So I'm just gonna roll my charge and see. Yeah, go 1. Then I'm making a charge with this guy.
Okay.
It's a 16.
We had 6, we need 10.
Yeah. I'm gonna need 10. It's 10.
Okay, then he is in melee.
So we realized we didn't mess up because since Jonas was already fleeing, he's allowed to declare a free charge action, which he of course wanted to do when I caught up to him. So,
but this might be a time when it comes to bite me, because now this guy is gonna flee as well, and if they flee off the table, I think I lost more than I gained. No, they actually managed their leadership.
Yeah, they're alright. Alright, but I do get bonus points for units that are fleeing when we count out the points. I think you do. I think you do get half points.
Yeah, that might be true.
So I'm gonna get half points for those guys.
Yeah. And do you want, if you want to redo your formation there, I think you should.
Yeah,
so that
we didn't really know the rules here, but since I can't shoot on these guys, I do want to form them this way so I can actually shoot on these guys. Yeah. I'm still with range of everything. The question is just what I want to shoot. Yeah, but I want to start here with shooting at the cannon. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're gonna have 20 shots into the cannon, and hopefully I can make a few wounds here.
Yeah, that's
decent.
Shooting and multiple. So is it 5s?
Yeah, we're looking for 5s here.
That's a lot of 5s.
Yeah, a lot of 5s.
Strength 6, so 6 has 2 wound.
Yeah,
the toughness 5.
Toughness 5. So, but if I make 3 6s here,
only need 2.
Oh no, that's not good enough.
Okay, so I have a 5+ armor save on that one.
Yeah, but it's armor piercing 1.
Okay. Yeah, but
you can't yeah. Maybe if I could kill your Stonehorn. How much? It's toughness 6, right?
Toughness 6, 250 points.
But does he have armor save? Or?
He has natural armor 4+.
But that's gonna go down to 5+.
Yeah.
But I think that's the only thing I can reasonably kill. With a lot of luck here, he could die. With a lot of luck, he could die.
Yeah, he is prone to like range attacks. That he is. Yeah. He likes like taking the cannonballs. He doesn't really like the small pointed.
So I'm gonna shoot here. 5s. We have those. And we're looking for 6s. Get 1 6.
And that's -1 on
so 5+.
Nothing. So it takes a wound.
Yeah.
Then we have these guys. 6, 7. So we are looking at 14. We're looking at 32 regular attacks.
Yeah.
And these are 4s instead of 5s. And 6s again. I get 1 6.
1 6 and 1 armor save. Doesn't get it because you have armor piercing.
Yep. And then we're gonna do the last 12 before the shade. Did I move that one? What was it?
It was probably 6.
Right, that one was also. Get 2 more 6s.
I don't get any armor saves, apparently. I'll get 1. So we have 3 wounds left.
3 wounds left. I probably can't kill him, but I'm not sure how they count. No, that doesn't work. I'm not sure how you count points here. In Swedish comp, you count for like half.
In this one, we can check because now we are coming up
Yeah.
on the end game.
Now we're gonna count points. So I guess we close the camera and get back in you in a few minutes.
A few minutes.
Yeah.
Well, victory to Dark Elves. I have to give it to you, Måns. It was a great first game for you.
Yeah, it was a great game, but it was close, and I think the reason I won and it wasn't a draw was probably because of like we didn't think things through when it comes to charges, because how you count points.
Yeah, it was messy for sure in the end.
Yeah,
but,
we made some mistakes. We had to go back. You're probably not gonna see that in the video. We're trying to fix it up, but in the end, I did win with 375 points, which gave me a 15% victory, which is a narrow victory.
Yeah, but it is a victory for sure. And I think if the game would have gone on longer, I think you would have taken it by even more.
But I think like one of the pivotal points here was the flee reactions you did here in the end, because of the way you count points.
Yeah, I don't think it would have put me below 15% still, but it's something I need to think about for future games, definitely, because like 50% point cost of these is 150 points to you, and these ones as well. So it stacked up quite nicely at the end of the game.
Yeah, if you hadn't made those reactions, it might have been a draw if I hadn't gone into combat. I could have managed into combat, and then
if you would have gotten these, like your cold one nights into combat, you might have had an even bigger victory. But in hindsight, it would probably have been better for me to just, chance.
Yeah, the short system was so far, so I think maybe taking that risk might have been. Yeah. Because even if it would never have been a major victory. It would still have been a narrow victory, but maybe a larger narrow victory. But that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have affected the outcome for me either. I would give 1 point regardless. Yeah. But I would have had a chance to get 2 points.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, you make those kinds of mistakes and you learn, because usually when we play, it's kind of like cut and dry. Who wins? We don't count points too often because it doesn't come down.
In my mind, I was like thinking like, okay, this is easy for me. I'm gonna make a flee reaction regardless of what to do. So I was thinking like in that old mindset, like, because I pay for it.
Yeah, I guess you do,
but I learned from it as well.
Yeah, and I hope we didn't do too much misplays. It felt quite alright. We looked up quite a lot of rules, so the game took quite a long time.
Yeah,
probably still made a few mistakes, but I think it's fun.
I kind of like the scenario was weird. Yeah, like we got a super weird scenario for our specific armies. I don't think that I got to utilize my units to counteract your mobile cavalry list that I was thinking that you were gonna bring. Yeah. But the game mode was weird.
Yeah, it was weird because if I got to place my unit first, you would probably have placed your quite aggressively against mine, so you could have shot. Yeah. But I didn't dare to go against your Iron Guts or the Iron Blasters. I picked the entire different side, and then it became like this weird circle motion thing. I don't really know.
Yeah, and we killed off each other with the ranged units, and you still had more ranged units left on the table, so you were eventually gonna wear me down. But like there were so many units that didn't do anything. Like my Iron Guts didn't do anything, my Stonehorn didn't do anything, my main block of fighters mainly just did something thanks to the Magician.
Yeah,
my Slaughtermaster. And then you had a brilliant move. I was kind of like certain that I was gonna walk into certain death
Yeah.
when I had a Gorger, and then you had your master assassin just come out and gut him like a fish.
Yeah, it wasn't even funny. Yeah, so that's great.
Yeah.
But is that worth it? He cost like 220 points. I used him to kill a 50-point Gorger. I mean, but I guess where else would I have put him? Because if he's been anywhere else, he wouldn't done fuck all, I guess. So I guess it's better than nothing.
Yeah, but that kind of goes back to it being a weird scenario for two different armies, because we weren't like meant to clash, because I wanted to engage you on my turn so that I get a multiple combat turn, and you were gonna wear me down with your range attacks, and then you wanted to have your Cold One Knights charge into me.
Yeah, and my Cold One Knights is the same. Like, what did they do this game? They did nothing, and they barely moved because they got stupidity one time and they failed the charge once, so they moved from like here to here. They're completely useless.
Well, I played kind of defensively as well, so
yeah. But I guess both of us probably had to.
yeah.
I mean, it was kind of this chicken race with who charges first kind of loses. I made a play here, and it wasn't terrible. It didn't end up terribly, but I lost the combat, and you maybe gained a little bit from that, but it would probably might have ended the same way the other way around if you tried to charge.
Yeah, I don't think I could have charged you. I think you had too many fallback plans, and then I were eventually gonna put myself in a situation where I'm gonna eat your Cold One Knights.
Yeah,
and
but all of this like feign flight and
yeah.
flee and fire and all that is so strong.
Yeah, and especially in this edition where you don't get any range penalties for like the long distance shots. So you just stay at the range 24 as much as possible.
Yeah.
And then you just go back and forth. And those shades, those dark spears, like you were wearing me down.
Yeah, the shades feel super strong.
Yeah.
I think they're very strong. Ballistic skill 5 and all the Bloodshade ballistic 6.
Yeah, but they suffer from having really low armor, I think. Right?
Yeah.
They have the dodge roll on 6++.
Yeah.
So, but they do suffer from like taking an hostile volley back at them.
Yeah, and they're quite weak as well. They're about the same points as these guys.
Yeah,
they're about the same.
So
but
if they face an organ gun or something, I think they need to be really
they're
careful.
going to smithereens. Yeah, it doesn't work. But getting one of these guys in the rare, I mean, they can shoot something to pieces like this.
Yeah. They are scouts, right?
Yeah.
That's the upside of them.
Yeah, they can come in on the enemy side behind something. If you don't have a magician, you're gonna get shot, and then you're gonna get charged, and you're done.
Yeah, and like if you have, how far is the curse of Nagaron, the one where you replace the strength with leadership? Or is it initiative?
Yeah,
it's leadership.
Yeah, it's with leadership. It has mystifying mass 20. No, it's not 24. It's
because
36.
36. If you then can keep your wizard, supreme sorcerers within distance, then you can just back them up with that as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have done differently. I think I would need some template spells.
Yeah, probably.
Or perhaps Mournfang Cavalry. Yeah. Like
they would probably been good. I think so.
Yeah, but then again, you might have shot them to pieces.
Yeah, I probably I would have picked different spells. I thought I picked too many like augment spells that affect your characteristics, and I probably should have picked some more damage and stuff as well. Because when I lost the Pit of Shades, I was like, I don't have anything to damage with.
I'm so lucky I got that off the table, because if you would have had that available to you, disregarding our magic phases, then you would have.
But that banner is so broken.
Yeah.
How is that fair? You roll a d6, and on a 2 to 6, you get to redirect the spell.
Yeah. And it's in 8th edition.
How many points is that?
25.
That's an auto include.
It's probably not included. I specifically don't include it just because I think it's kind of broken.
Yeah, it's.
But today is competitive day, so today it goes onto the table.
Yeah, but I think WAP was fun. I don't have anything against it. I think it was alright. I'm not sure that there's such a massive difference between 8 and WAP. To be honest, it's a bit more difficult to count like combat resolution. We need to read up on some of the fleeing rules and stuff like that. But otherwise, it was pretty much the same in a lot of ways.
Yeah, like I get the same like fun experience from this game or the other. It's just different rules. I think that some things might be fixed, but other things are perhaps not like significantly better.
Or not better than all. I don't know, I'm not sure about everything, but
I kind of like the melee part. I mean, I play ogres.
Yeah, I guess so. The weapon skill is probably alright.
Yeah, the weapon skill part does seem to add depth to the game, because I always felt like it was kind of weird that even if you were the best in the game, like the champion of the champions, you were still only like at best like
3+.
Yeah.
Fighting is not the snotling or the recall.
Yeah, they hit
3+.
they probably hit on 4+ against them as well.
Yeah, it's a bit dumb, I guess.
Yeah, but thank you for a good game.
Yeah, thank you.
Well deserved it.
Yeah, and bye to you all at home.
Welcome to this week's recap of the Mighty Empires campaign. Starting off in the events phase, we have the Lizardman, whom shows Fool's Gold against Vampire Counts. Then we have the Beastman, whom shows Building Boom. Vampire Counts shows Disaster against Warriors of Chaos, although nothing happened. The Dwarfs shows All or Nothing. The Empire shows Scouts, which will allow them to deploy second in the upcoming battle phase. Ogre Kingdoms shows Diplomacy against the Vampire Counts. Demons of Chaos shows Land Grab. The Dark Elves shows Elite Army. And Warriors of Chaos shows to Raid 50 Gold, which is a new event for this week. In the revenue phase, the Warriors of Chaos scored another 120 gold from their gold mine up in the mountains. In the following challenge phase, we have the Demons of Chaos, whom challenge the Vampire Counts. Empire challenged the Beastman, and the Dark Elves chose to challenge the Ogre Kingdoms. Lizardman chose to challenge the Dwarfs, and the Warriors of Chaos chose to tag along and also challenge the Vampire Counts. In the upcoming battle phase, the Demons of Chaos against the Vampire Counts, there was a draw. In the battle between the Empire and Beastman, there was a massacre, a victory awarded to the Beastman. In the battle between Dark Elves and Ogre Kingdoms, there was a narrow victory to the Dark Elves. Between the Warriors of Chaos and the Vampire Counts, there was a massacre awarded to the Warriors of Chaos. In the battle between Lizardmen and the Dwarfs, there was a massacre victory awarded to the Dwarfs, in addition to them scoring their All or Nothing event. The earnings then became Demons of Chaos, 2 Empire points. Empire, 1 Empire point. Vampire Counts, 1 Empire point. Beastman, a full 5 Empire points. Dark Elves, 3 Empire points. Ogre Kingdoms, 1 Empire points. Wars of Chaos, 5 Empire points. Lizardman, 1 Empire point. Dwarves, a full 6 Empire points. In the building phase, the Demons of Chaos chose to claim D5 and also build a castle there. Empire used their Empire point to raid 60 gold. Beastmen claimed D1, then claimed D2 and built a mine on both tiles. Dark Elves claims G7 and built a city on H9. Lizardman built a castle on G4. Dwarfs claims D6 and C6, and then proceeds to build a mine on D6 and a castle on C6. The Warriors of Chaos claims A3 and builds a mine upon that tile, then builds a city on tile B3. Ogre Kingdoms builds a mine on E7. Vampire Counts builds a castle on H3, and that is everything for this turn 2 of the Mighty Empires campaign.